The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
It's The Local Show right here on your radio or your device or wherever you pick us up. It's an iHeart radio exclusive at this point.
Got my app working. My iHeart app was all not working. So I had to do the whole reload thing, and then you put it in, you're like, okay, I'm here, and they're like, there's already a user by then. I know, it was me. And then you try to get in there, but listening on the iHeart app is pretty cool.
Yeah, good stuff there. Let's talk about Victory in Motion, the home of knee repair, not knee replacement. They are pioneering regenerative medicine.
Yeah, we were just talking with John Murphy at his care event here last week. The Mark Petropoli from Victory in Motion spoke. Well, the time he did that before, there were people there that were destined for knee replacements. Mm-hmm. And they said, well, wait a minute, maybe there's another option. And sure enough, they talked to Dr. Petropoli, and they chose another way, not surgery. And he's got ways that regenerate the cartilage, and people say, oh, bone on bone, I need a new knee. A lot of times you don't, but reach out to them. They're amazing. VictoryInMotion.com, 685-7544. 685-7544. You told you need a knee replacement? Maybe not. Get that second opinion from VictoryInMotion.com, Tom.
On the Local Show, we champion local businesses like Dr. Petropoli right there, who's also a doctor, and civic organizations, things like that. Darryl Sanford is
none of those.
Is a businessman and all that stuff. Leave the failures to me, please. Darryl Sanford II is a speaker, a trainer, a coach at Perspective Mentoring. How are you, Darryl?
I'm excellent. Good morning.
Good. Darryl, explain to me what your business is and how long you've been doing it for.
I've been in business since 2018 full-time, and I'm a coach, executive coach, trainer, culture changer. I work with organizations and individuals to help them up-level.
Okay. Are you a Syracuse native? Are you from around
Actually,
here?
from Pulaski, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not too far away.
Not too bad.
The old Calet Theater over there.
That's
I remember
correct.
passing that many times.
You know how you can tell imposters from Pulaski when they say they're from Pulaski?
Pulaski,
yes. Imposter. You're not from around here, are you, boy? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's wild. Good. So, I haven't... I've never worked with a coach or what you do. How could you take a person who's a total blank failure like myself and do something with me even at a late stage in life?
Show's not long enough.
Yeah. Can you work with people?
We have an hour
like
long,
that?
right? Well, yeah. The thing is I can work with anyone that wants to be worked with.
Uh-huh.
It really is everything from leadership to growth. It has to be a mindset that I'm at some point and I want something different. And when you're at that point, then we can start having conversations. So as a coach, it's not my job to tell you what to do. It's really my goal is to help draw out what you want to do and then give you some paths, some resources, and then walk alongside you as you grow to be able to do what you want to do.
So you're a psychologist, psychiatrist?
I am not. I'm not fixing.
Right.
I'm not fixing bleeding wounds from the past. What I'm doing is looking at where you're at today, and then working with you to determine what that future you want to be, and then give you guidance to take you from here to there.
And what makes you an expert in that space?
Well, I could say that I'm certified, but I'm which I am, but
I'm certifiable.
It's a totally different.
Oh, that's different.
Ask my wife, and I can go either way. But the fact is I've got years of experience with actually guiding teams and organizations, and to be honest, their response, their success is really what motivates me and gives it the authenticity that I'm able to help people.
Yeah. So if I said you help people get unstuck, is that true, or is this more like a compass pointing where they got to go?
It can be either way. It really depends on where the person is. Like I've worked with leaders that either they're in a new position and they're stuck. They don't know how to lead. They think they need to manage when you manage operations and you lead people, and they're not sure what that is. So it's sort of a stuck point. And then I have other leaders and organizations that they know where they want to go, but what they've done in the past hasn't gotten them there. And so they're looking for a little bit more direction and a little bit more guidance to get them there.
But it takes some courage to have a real conversation, doesn't it?
It takes a lot of courage. Yeah, and that's one of the things when I'm working with individuals and organizations, but it all breaks down to individual, is you've got to have that rapport. You've got to be able to have that conversation where someone trusts you enough to share those inner fears so that we can...
Right. So what is the Day of Growth?
Day of Growth is really, it's the embodiment of what I do with my clients, but I'm bringing it to the community. This is a part simulcast from the John Maxwell Live to Lead, as well as in-person speakers and trainers. And we're going to be talking on November 8th about leadership, life, and purpose, and just educating people and empowering them, giving them some tools that they can use Monday morning in their life. And so,
maybe you should tell people who Maxwell is to give perspective.
Yeah, great. Sorry, name drop.
Yeah.
John Maxwell is one of the #1 leadership gurus in the world. He's 78. He's written 93 books on leadership, communication, and personal development.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. It's the book that I use with every client because it gives the base of what growth is, so that you can actually create your own growth.
So I'm going to fight against you with the
You're
21 irrefutable laws of leadership.
But here's the thing. I love the 21 laws, but with the 15 laws, especially a leader, because we're leading people, we need to be able to know how growth works in order to actually lead those people to be in their best and empower them.
Right. So it doesn't really matter what industry people are in, right?
No. I've worked with people from nonprofit to finance to insurance to individual entrepreneurs.
So somebody could, you're not sales training, right?
No.
Just specifically. But if somebody was in a role, say they were a real estate agent or something like that, and they just want some direction on how to maybe better handle their clients or how to market themselves, you might be able to help with that?
100%. Matter of fact, I met with someone out in Rochester 2 weeks ago, and we were discussing, understanding people, personalities, and understanding who we are, understanding people's greatest fears, what their motivators are, and understanding how to communicate with people better is the key for all sales, right? Is being able to have an authentic conversation and then find out if we can serve somebody or not.
Yeah. You have a favorite Maxwell quote?
Yeah.
That's okay.
No, well, the thing is, it's funny. I was at an event with him a couple of years ago, and he was talking about people telling him he couldn't do things that he wanted to do. And he goes, you know what? I know the rules. What's the fine? So step out of it and don't just do what everybody says you have to do, but stretch out of it. What's the fine? What's it going to take?
No, I like that. So that's from the land of it's easier to get forgiveness and permission. Tom. It's in that same space. My favorite, I think it's him. You correct me if I'm wrong. If you say you're a leader and there's nobody following you, you're just taking a walk.
That's right.
It'd be like, well, I'm the boss here. And everybody's like, screw you.
Yeah,
exactly.
So dayofgrowth.com, people can find information and maybe you're stuck. You're saying, hey, something's got to change. It'd be worth a day to sit there with national successful leaders, including yourself. But dayofgrowth.com. And you can reach out to Darryl. You can talk about it if you want to. 225-1433. Is that a right number?
That's correct.
225-1433. Dayofgrowth.com. Tom?